Hey guys, this is Shannon with Nearly Organic Noshing, and I thought I would just show you what I do with our dog's food. Now, I do not do this every single night. I try and do it when I can. Sometimes they just get kibble, but it is healthy kibble. I try and always give them the corn-free, filler-free, no, doesn't have a bunch of the fillers in it. It's just like vegetables and meat. So there is some of this on the bottom. And now we have relatively small dogs. They're not big dogs. They're both under 40 pounds. So this is what they're each getting. And what I've been doing is, this is some of the scrap pieces from when I was doing beef jerky. I just kind of browned it up, poured off a bunch of the fat that was part of it, and there's still some pieces in there I need to pick out. I'm not going to give them chunks of just fat or gristle. So if it's not meat, they're not going to get it. And the same thing with the chicken. There's bones in here. They are not going to get the bones. This is some stuff that I had that I made stock out of, and it had been cooked through a few times. So I pick through it and I pull the meat out. I will give them some of the skin and stuff like that. That's fine, but I want to make sure there's not a single bone in there. And they get lots of veggies. They love vegetables and fruit. So what I have in here, we had just a little bit of green beans left over the other night from dinner. Not enough for an actual serving for another person. So there's some green beans in here, and then I peeled some carrots, and so they have the peels from the carrots. If I am cutting up watermelon, I will give them chunks of watermelon to snack on. They'll eat cucumbers, they'll eat green beans, they'll eat whatever I put in here. So I'll put some kibble, I throw them in eggs. I have an overabundance of eggs right now, so I will crack an egg in there. That's really good for their coat. And so I'll just mix all of this up. Our older dogs, I religiously put in their food. We had one that was battling cancer, and he was given literally weeks to live, and I started treating him naturally with aloe juice and a blend of coconut oil, black pepper, and turmeric. And I mixed it up, and I fed it to him every day, and he lasted almost another 2 years. The tumor drastically slowed down its growth, and he lasted way longer than the vet thought he had a tumor in his lung. So I probably should mix up some of this and give it to our young dogs. I just have not been doing it. I have just been feeding them healthier. The other thing I did for our other dog is I took him off regular dog food. The more I had read about cancer and people, to me, translated directly to cancer in dogs. If you feed dogs a whole bunch of sugar and carbs, cancer grows. Same with people. So I started doing that for the dogs. He got meat, he got vegetables, and he got the good dog food that had no fillers in it. So that's what I'm trying to do for our dogs. Not to say that we're not ever on the road and they get, I don't know, kibbles and bits or something like that. It happens. It's the same as us eating junk food. So I do what I can when I can. So this is what I try and do with their food whenever possible. There people are like, oh, don't give your dogs people food. The way I see it is, this is healthy people food, not fattening people food. They're not getting cereal and potato chips and things like that. They're getting stuff that's good for them. So I just thought I would put that out there. I know Off Grid with Doug and Stacy had done a video on the raw diet that they do for their dogs. We don't go to that extreme. We just try and buy the healthier food and throw in some raw ingredients when we can. So I just thought I would pass this on, just show you. I probably will start feeding this to them again. I buy the big jars of the coconut oil, and I mix all the ingredients there in the jar, and then I just scoop out a spoonful at a time. And I will look for that video and link it up here so you can see how I did that. So I just thought I'd pass along my little tips on what we do with our dogs. Our dogs are at a perfect weight. One of our best friends is a vet. They go see him regularly, and they are both in really, really good health. So I hope you guys get a little something out of this. If you liked it, or if you have any comments or suggestions, by all means, leave a comment down in the comment section. All right, guys, hope you're having a wonderful evening.